Hello everyone, this is Charles of Victoria Frontier. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas and I wish you Happy New Year. In this video, I'll be answering the question on who you should be pulling between Mejiro Dober and Christmas Oguri at this current point of Global. I know there's quite a bit of people wondering what they should be picking, and I'm going to be answering it in this video. This is my stance on these three banners. I'm a firm believer that at this point in time, Oguri Cap banner is very risky to drop Karats on. I think that Christmas Oguri banner is in a very awkward spot in this accelerated schedule and needs to be re-evaluated. Mejiro Dober and Valentine Bourbon banner are both worth it and totally safe to pull, but purely speaking from a resource management standpoint, Christmas Oguri is a ticket angle and we need to wait for first anniversary patch notes to confirm the Christmas Oguri pull. Christmas Oguri is definitely in a spot where it's much more ideal to just ticket the Christmas Oguri instead of pulling for her directly. Allow me to explain the reasoning behind my suggestion. November 11th balance patch surprised everyone. This update was not intended to come half a year early, yet current Global has first anniversary mechanics such as Guts Dueling, Spot Struggle, Sansuka Runaway, and a lot of skill reworks. I'm not going to ramble too much about the actual meta itself and how it changed, but the point I'm trying to make is this is a very bold and unexpected move made by Cygames. Cygames was willing to make such a drastic move to shake up the meta of Global Server and allow for more variety of play. This shows that Cygames is willing to make drastic changes to shake up the meta. This is very important because this is the first time this has ever happened in the past 4 servers. Christmas Oguri was too strong. Without going too deep into it, Christmas Oguri was unreasonably dominant from 2000 to 2200 meters. She was also very dominant in the Grand Life scenario, where acquiring stamina and also maxing speed was a bit of an issue for a lot of the Umas. Since for servers other than the JP server, they have full clairvoyance of what happened in JP server, all the other servers knew how strong Christmas Oguri was, and as such, in those servers, the sales was looking kinda shit. As a player with experience in the Taiwanese server, I can tell you that for the first 2 years, our pool plan was pretty much pull Summer Morzensky, Christmas Oguri, Valentine Bourbon, and that's good enough. You can live off of these Umas and not need to pull a single other unit, and you will be fine for the first 2 years. I might just be overanalyzing things, but from my perspective, I don't think that's a good business model, and if I were Cygames, I would do something to change that. For Christmas Oguri as an ace, her entire gimmick is that her unique skill is a speed carryover into acceleration that can be controlled with recovery skills. She also has way too much stamina. If the second anniversary patch is to drop on the first anniversary of Global, this means that Evo skills will be introduced and she will get 2 absolutely useless dud skills for her Evo. I wouldn't say she's killed off completely, she would still be strong, but with Evo skills in play, there's going to be a lot more character variety and she's not going to be the sole strongest Uma in the environment. For the next 4 CMs of Global, CM 7, 8, 9, and 10, Christmas Oguri will be strong on the finals of Scorpio, but I doubt that people will be able to make it fast enough. She's going to be decently strong, she's like alright on Ari Makinen, doesn't do much on sprint, and is alright on the dirt CM. She spends way too much skill points on recovery skills in Unity Cup, and currently we still can't really afford it. You're better off buying more speed skills. So her full potential really unlocks, honestly, like in the Grand Life scenario, but like in the Make a New Track scenario, she's also still good because she's low investment, high reward. The point I'm trying to make here is that it's really okay to skip Christmas Oguri on her banner and just wait for the $20 ticket. The $20 ticket is like worth $320. It's like buying 30k Karats for the cost of $20, and it's really worth it. If you are like a complete free-to-play or budget player, this is the only time I will suggest you spending like $20. If you really enjoy the game, you play it every day, seriously, it's $20 for like 30k Karats. It's so worth it, it's guaranteed. I highly recommend everybody go Christmas Oguri ticket angle and just wait for first anniversary patch notes. If there are really significant changes, we can make the decision from there and you will not feel scammed like on the Summer Morozetsuki banner. So yeah, that's going to be my recommendations for these 3 banners. Moving on to explaining Mejiro Dober. If you haven't watched it already, I recommend checking out this video where I explain how her unique skill works. The effective CMs for Mejiro Dober is going to be as follows. For Scorpio, you can run Mejiro Dober herself, but you cannot use her as an inheritance. For CM8 Arimakinen, it is a strong inherit. For CM12, 13, 15, 17, 19, and 20, Mejiro Dober unique will be effective for the track. She has a strong stat bonus of 10% speed and 20% width. This is quite comfortable for medium races. As an ace herself, she mainly runs in medium distance. She can also go mile or even go into long, for example Arimakinen races, but long requires a little bit more work where you have to get 2 long sparks to proc. Her main strategy is late surger. Again, if you don't know what her unique skill does and how it works, feel free to go watch the other video where I explain the effects and proc requirements of the unique skill after this video. Kyoto Racecourse, soft step, and also late surger straightaways. Late surger straightaways is quite strong. She also has up tempo, which is kind of a pace chaser slash front runner skill, and also fall runner in an event, unyielding spirit, which is a strong mile skill, and also all I've got. These skills allow for her to perform decently well in medium races, and is also pretty strong. The problem lies in her awakening skills, which is honestly pretty weak. All-Seeing Eyes alone on an Uma is really not that great. Ideally, if you're really going down the debuff route, you want to go the Mystifying Murmur route. And Wedding Maya or Halloween Creek is going to do the job much better. This thing, even if it procs, it's just not worth it. I don't like hybrid builds, nor do I like All-Seeing Eyes. I think this skill is pretty much a dud skill and should not be bought on your Dober. Yodo and Victa, this skill gives you stamina and wit on this course. If I recall correctly, the gold skill currently does not give speed, so this is just stamina and wit, I'm pretty sure. Just for the sake of it, I'll talk about Evo skills, because her Evo skill gives her an alternate version of her, her All-Seeing Eyes, which allows her to go 4 seconds 0.35 current speed. It will turn her debuff skill into a speed skill, which is really nice and actually gives her some fighting power. Then this way, this is strong. Then if we get Evo early, then this is strong. I'm just speculating here, but yeah. As for her other Evo skill, Queen of Yodo, it's pretty much still kind of awkward. The conclusion of this video is that Mejiro Dober is very much a good and priority pull. You will not really regret that much in pulling for Mejiro Dober. I'm not sure when we're going to get 5 borrows for global, but if we have 5 borrows for global, her evaluation is going to slightly drop because you'll be able to borrow her for your runs, right? But overall, it'll still be very nice to have like a Mejiro Dober parent of your own. Even if it's scrappy, like just having that option of being able to inherit something else other than like the main excel, such as Mejiro Dober, is very versatile in Umamusume, and it's still highly recommended. So I would still suggest you to pull for Mejiro Dober. I'll wrap this video up by quickly going over Daituck Helios Power and also Vodka Speed card. Daituck Helios Power card is a very versatile hints card that gives you ramp, mile corners, shifting gears, slipstream, speed eater. And from the events, give you early lead, pace chaser corners, and gamble for Escape Artist. Escape Artist hint 3 is a little bit significant because Escape Artist, as you may know, is very strong 3 second 0.35 milligame skill for frontrunners. There will be people that find value in this Escape Artist alone. I suppose that's okay. It's on a power card, and I really don't like power cards. I think they grief your stats a lot, and they just not good for your stat line. You can get most of the hints on the SR version anyways. Like all these hints are on the SR card. So if you really want these hints, you can just go for the SR power card. Otherwise, you're looking at a decrease in specialty priority and just overall some increase in the training effects. The difference isn't that big, and you can just borrow this card if you really want to. As for Vodka Speed card, she's actually also kinda okay. She gives you hints in the event. She gives you gamble mile corners on the bottom, and also gives you a little bit of skill points, gives you Nimble Navigator in the random event, and also just a bunch of gambling excels on mile CMs. Her training effect also isn't as bad. I think she has power bonus, which is pretty decent, 30% hint occurrence rate, which is also nice. She's usable as a hint parent or as your ace deck if you're running SR card if you happen to randomly MLB her. That's going to be it for this video. Thank y'all for watching. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Good luck on the Arimakinen CM preparation. I'll be getting the video out as soon as possible. I'll see you guys on the CM8 guide.